Hi everyone, it's Rich with my wife Kel.
Hello.
It's great to be here with you. We're going to do some first reaction videos for you. And it's might be the 4th of July where you are. You might be seeing this a little later. Regardless, welcome. We're going to go into a debut of our band for our show here, Kel. We're going to go to Fate's Warning. All right.
Okay.
And this is a song called 11th Hour. And it's also off of the 1991 album Parallels. So I just want to read you something about Fate's Warning.
Go for it.
Okay. Now, just so you guys know, I'm looking to my right here because we now have the Mac that we kind of melted, and we rescued some of it so that we can use it as a monitor basically when we're on the internet. So Fate's Warning is an American progressive metal band formed in '82 by vocalist John Arch. I won't go through all of the information. They're from Hartford, Connecticut. A pioneer of the progressive metal movement, okay, not rock, but progressive metal. Fate's Warning is often credited as one of the so-called big three of the genre, along with KnR's, Dream Theater, namely, and the bands who are most responsible for prog metal's creation, development, and popularization. Their early work, influenced by new wave of British heavy metal, is also important in the development of American power metal. So that's a very, very important connection that was being made by this band. Okay, also KnR's and Dream Theater. I mean, my God, listen, the music that we listen to today. So yeah, they rose to fame in the 1980s, and they had numerous lineup changes from '82 to '96, and temporarily in 2010. There were only 2 original remaining members of the band, with Mathios being the only constant member. So they've had 12 albums, 12 studio albums, 2 live albums, 1 compilation album, etc. And I guess, yeah, that's really all I wanted to mention about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just important. Some of the stuff we really don't want to miss. So let's do this. And if you guys want to join in the fun, just go to our website. It's www.knr.wtf. That's knr.wtf. And you'll see the request fill-ins. You just put in the information right off the homepage. And if you want to do lyrics to live by, you can also add that. So Kel's going to talk about that while I find my headphones.
With our website, there's no .com. It's just WTF. And the request engines only need you to put your request in once, so please don't put any duplicates. Lyrics to Live By is a side project that we've started where we feel that there are some songs that are incredibly powerful for all of us. And if you feel that you have lyrics that have really helped you through something, or that you use to celebrate something, it can be good or otherwise you think that just might help somebody out, throw them up into the request engine on that page. It's on the far right, and the song request engine is on the far left.
Cool.
And then we'll get that. Thanks so much, and thanks for being here with us. It's always great to spend an evening with you and with all of you.
That's right. Morning, afternoon, whatever it is. This is the 4th song off of Parallels.
Okay.
And it looks to be a long song. It's about 8 minutes.
Very exciting.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear the sound. I've never heard, I know I'm a Dream Theater nut, but I've never heard Fate's Warning. It was just one of those things. You have your favorite bands, and you just don't listen to anything else, or you don't get the album, and you don't have people that listen to it in your circle. That's the case here.
Right.
All right, here we go. We'll give shout outs at the end of the video to those that recommended it. There's a lot of you.
I know it's getting late, but I feel I need to explain all the lies. for selfish pride. There was a common goal, but somehow that vision has died.
Okay, I love them. Instant fan. Totally.
Great bass line.
Oh.
All I said.
That's funny.
Did you read our lips? All I was saying was I found some information. How'd you like it? That's basically where we're at.
Okay, start again.
Live show.
Okay. All I said is that I was an instant fan from the beginning, and that one of the things I love about progressive rock is there's so many different sections. You never know what's coming next, and they seem to be able to put it all together with a big musical bow and just hand it to us. And all we have to do is sit back and enjoy. And I love the harmonies and the guitars and the heavy parts and then the dreamy parts. And it's just one of those musical stories that you can just get wrapped up in and float away with.
Yeah, we might be getting spoiled with this one.
I'm getting spoiled with all of them.
I do my best to look at the most popular ones and ones that you guys are saying, oh, you got to listen to this one. So a couple of shout outs are definitely needed at this point.
Fantastic.
Going way back from the very beginning.
Great suggestions.
Thank you. Brandon Therrell, this 3 months ago.
Hi,
Fates
Brandon.
Warning, 11th hour, hashtag pain in the ask. Alan Boudreau, Metal Mac.
Yeah.
Cephia 1. Greg Selwa, 11th hour, hashtag pain in the ask. This is when we're asking you to do that so we can actually see what we were missing. Yeah. John Penachia. I love this. If you like Metal Church, try Fate's Warning, the 11th hour off of Parallels. Lori K says, you've got to follow the directions that should be in the description box. So she was helping him get his selection.
Thanks, Lori.
Yeah, thanks, Lori, for just making sure that the hashtag was seen.
Yeah.
JTOR2112, Louis Garcia, Roswell, New Mexico, and Fabian Lalo from 1 month ago.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome recommendations.
Those are the ones that I could find. Yeah. Because the old system, so we got to kind of scroll through everything. Now that we have this new system where you guys put your requests in,
well, we can look up by name,
Fate's Warning,
by band,
boom, it's right
by
there.
Song, by link,
amazing,
by lyrics, by age, by city, by anything that you've put in there, by your name, or your email, or your handle, or whatever. It's all there. And it's so much easier because now we can just print out your sheet, and then just read the sheet.
Yeah.
So thank you.
So the deal with them now is the last album that they released was Darkness in a Different Light. There was a big delay, and it was their first album since 2004's FWX. And they released that on September 27th, 2013. So we're talking 6 years ago coming up. The last mention here is when asked in a June 2018 interview about a 13th Fates Warning album, frontman Ray Alder, so he's still there, stated, right now, we're not in a writing mood. Everyone is kind of doing their own thing. I'm sure it will come out soon enough out of what everyone is doing. For the meantime, there's no plans to write another Fates Warning album, not in the future at least. Not in the future at least. Alder also commented on the band's future saying, quote, right now there's just no plans to go into the studio or write. But people are working on different things, and we're working on another tour right now for South America. So it's a little up in the air. It's 90% sure, but we'll see what happens with that. February 2019, it was announced that Fates Warning had re-signed with Metal Blade Records, which is probably a good sign, and plans to be working on a new album. See, this is why I'm trying to read this stuff. For a 2020 release after their spring tour with Queensryche.
Queensryche is going on tour?
Well, no, they're on tour. So
they're on tour. Are they on tour here in the States?
I think we missed them.
What?
I think we missed them.
No.
Yeah, but we don't know the new lineup. We don't know really anything about the new version of Queensryche. Well, I think that it's probably in the notes, but in the comments. But sad kitty, mad kitty.
Wow.
All right, cool. That was fantastic. She really likes Queensryche. She really likes this band, I can tell. I know my wife. Come here, you.
He does. It's true.
All right, you were right. Fate's Warning, 11th Hour. Kick-ass tune.
So
Kick-ass
far, all
tune.
of you have got just the perfect record. Slam
That
dunk and
voice.
left, right, and
God.
center. Thank you so much for your suggestions and for your patience.
Yeah.
And if you feel that a request was missed on our behalf that you put in at the end of February or March or whatever, stick it in the request engine.
We weren't around February.
But last few days of February was the beginning.
Okay. There you go. See, she remembers.
Some things.
Later.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.